Hello, friends. It's so nice to come together again during this Advent walk that we're sharing. This is the week of peace, and this Advent walk is the mystical birth of our Christ nature. So let's just settle into that mystical birth that's happening in us week by week as we move closer to Christmas.
We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are 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 holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy, holy, holy. We are holy. We are holy. We are
So we just let that affirmation really is what it is, that we are wholly whole. No matter how we feel, that's the truth of our nature. And this time, this Advent season is about birthing that wholeness, knowing that wholeness a little deeper, a little more embodied. And a promise that Jesus left with us, our way shower, our elder brother who lived on this planet in human form like us and yet opened fully to this Christ nature. He said to us, "My peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you." And so that peace is always waiting for us in consciousness to sink in, to remember, to call forth. And so let's just take this time to sink in deeper that we all, every one of us around this planet, are seated with that beautiful thought of peace. And then we'll rest in the silence for a bit afterwards. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Just settling in.
My skin may be a different shade, my language not the same. I pray in different places, I call God by different names. My clothing may not be like yours, stand out in a crowd, but in universal spirit, there are difference allowed. We share and our presence holds the key to a world that is more loving as we share the dream of peace, as we share the dream of peace. May arms embrace my children. I fall in love, I cry. I marvel at the sunset as another day goes by. But halfway round the world I know your rain brings rainbows too. Though we might seem so different, I am just the same as you. We have the precious present, and our presence holds the key to a world that is more loving as we share the dream of peace, as we share the dream of peace, as we share the dream of peace.
And so the invitation is to allow that dream of peace to grow in you, to become you with every thought, and to move into every cell, every fiber, every tissue of your body. And then let's rest in the silence of our being, that place where all creation begins, in the silence, in the silence. And as that dream of peace grows stronger in our being, it becomes easier and easier to remember it in our day and to share it with brothers and sisters, different colors, different names for God, all around our planet. I love that song, Wiley. Thank you. That's a Sue Riley song, and it's just such a beautiful dream that's up to us to bring alive, isn't it? And I don't know about you, but I've struggled a little bit this week with bringing it alive all the time. And so the reminder here with this recording to listen to it and use it is wonderful for me, first of all, and hopefully for all of you. I want to share a little bit of a reading from our Advent book, and this is from yesterday, Thursday, December 10th. It says, "It's not easy to remain peaceful when I'm filled with worry for myself or loved ones. The future looks bleak, or conflict seems to be present everywhere. Yet while I may have little control over circumstances in my life or the world, how I respond is my choice. I can choose peacefulness even in the midst of chaos." And as I've been practicing that this week in the midst of some of my chaos, I really have seen how it's truly just a thought away. And the affirmation on that day is, I choose thoughts and words that give rise to feelings of inner peace. You know, if I can catch, if you can catch our mind going down one of those worry, fear, judging thoughts, it's that simple to bring it back and just go, I choose the dream of peace. I choose the thought of peace. I choose it for me. I choose it for you. I remember that living presence, that God is in and through it all somehow. And so my prayer and my hope is that this recording will help you to remember to choose those thoughts of peace. So, may this recording just strengthen that thought within you, that presence within you, that presence of celebrating all of us in our differences, in our humanity, in our sacred humanity. I want to share one little story. I remember I was judging somebody one day, and that next morning when I woke up, this voice very clearly said within me, "Jessie, she's just like you on the inside." So when we're tempted to judge by some outer circumstance, remember that we all have the same DNA. We may not have brought it alive as fully as some, or some may have not brought it alive as fully as us. But that's the truth. And as we remember that, we share the dream of peace and we continue walking towards the mystical birth of the Christ within us.
I will share the dream of peace. You will share the dream of peace. We will share the dream of peace. We are one. We will share the dream of peace. We are one.
And so may we go forward in that dream of peace, of knowing our oneness, and holding the thought that each one of our steps can be centered on God and bringing that peace alive in our world. So, blessed be, dear friends. Thank you so much for joining Wiley and me. And these times are so precious to us. So may your week continue to unfold with the Christ at your nature, of your nature at the center. Blessed peace.
Peace.